Members, this is Adam Francilia, and I wanted to share with you some of the exercises that I use with my pro and NHL goaltenders. The first exercise that I'm going to show you today is part of a series I created calling offsetting counter rotation. So I'm going to give a brief explanation of the exercise before I demonstrate it and tell you what we're thinking about from a goaltending perspective while we're executing the exercise. This exercise is called the single kneeling abduction. Now, I'm going to demonstrate the exercise and I'm going to talk about what we want to think about from a goaltending perspective when we're executing the exercise. So you want to kneel on a mat or a RX pad like I have here. And we're going to be kneeling like we've just dropped down. Okay, now the read on this exercise is basically like you're having a left to right pass, okay, in this situation. Now I've got a ball here, or you can use a puck, so I have a visual target so you can get your head on that puck properly. I'm going to show you a couple reps and we'll explain. All right, so what I'm doing there is, if you can visualize it, we're setting up where we've read where we're going to have to load this skate and push from left to right, okay? Now, offsetting counter rotation means what we're looking for is to program that as we load this push leg, that we don't counter rotate our body away from the direction that we're trying to achieve or trying to travel. So what we're doing is we're trying to program in, as I load that pad to push, I actually want to gain angle with my upper body and not let that backside shoulder pull away. I see this a lot with goaltenders of all levels. The most difficult side is the glove side, because the glove is lighter. It's a little easier to let get behind you. So a lot of times I'll see a goalie reading the play. He or she will drive that leg, that glove hand gets behind, and they push, and the backside of their body starts to pull them away from the direction they're trying to travel in. So with this exercise, it's a difficult exercise on the nervous system, but really it's applicable for any age because there's no load going through the body. It's just mastering a skill. Now, you can start with the downside leg, the toe touching the ground like I'm showing here, for a little bit more stability. So when I pick up the leg, I have that toe down, and I'm really fighting the desire for my body to want to spin the other way. As you master it, you can take the toe off. But the key thing here is, as we pick the leg up, we are fighting the instability that we're feeling through the trunk and core. Okay, we're holding at the top, and we're slowly returning that leg down to the position, and I keep hovering it. I don't relax in between repetitions. The key is to go slow here, to program in smoothness and to think about, from a goaltending perspective, what we're trying to achieve. The other thing that it does here is it creates a relationship between trying to keep the backside shoulder on angle and the near side oblique, which is this muscle here. So I want to pre-fire these muscles so they're ready, they read, they stay on angle, and they support me. I want to be able to stabilize my body through the trunk or the core and not my extremities. So my hands should be loose and free to make saves, not to try to steer me and balance me. All right, I hope that's helpful. The thing I like about this exercise, as well as the next couple exercises that I'll introduce, are that they require no equipment. You don't have any equipment at home during this time, then it's no problem, because you can use your own body weight to achieve some great change and great improvements in your game.
A good play by him, but the only thing I see is that my body is a little bit counter-rotated. My head stays visually attached, which I like, but I think if I can eliminate that counter-rotation, but I think that's part of due to pushing from my RVH and having to change direction at the top.